Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 4 of the Shack Report.
You did hold up 4 fingers, not 3, didn't you?
Yeah, 4.
Okay. Oh, it looked like for me, it looked like you held up 3 and I was like, what? Do you want to do it again?
I know my alphabet.
Alright.
Not alphabet. I know my numerics.
Alright.
Yeah.
We're on episode 4 anyway, so.
Intro.
Right, so what's first on the list, Jack? Let's stick to the list. Jack's had a telling off this week because he keeps blabbering on and making the episodes longer than they need to be.
Yeah, people actually messaged and said, make sure you stick to the list. I was like, alright.
It's all about the list, and we've actually been packing for a holiday, haven't we? And
oh, that's it. Tell all the burglars we're going away, yeah.
well, I didn't say when or where we live.
Yeah. But the most important thing we need to mention is, if you're one of these people like, I've got a YouTube channel but I can't watch it and drive at the same time, well, we've got a podcast now as well.
You can't watch a YouTube video and drive. It's very bad and naughty to do that.
Yeah, but people do it, don't they? You see them all the time.
Yeah, but it is very bad. So
Yeah.
we have now made it into a podcast.
Podcasts.
And it is available on Spotify. So if you are one of those people, very much like me, who doesn't have time in their life for YouTube, then get it on your podcast, because I'm always listening to podcasts on my walk.
Exactly.
True Crime Obsessed, if you're out there, listen to us.
Get us in your ear holes every day.
Brilliant. So, on the list, let's do the weekly roundup of what's been going on at Jack's Meat Shack. So first of all, why don't you talk about Fiery Thursdays today and your lamb. Hate lamb.
You know what? It's really annoyed me as well because we had major technical issues during Fiery Thursdays this week.
Oh God, haven't I heard about it?
It looks as if everything we filmed didn't save. So we do Instagram Live every Thursday, myself, Barbecue Lads, Hillary, and we get different meat producers, different beer producers. So this week...
Literally explain this every week.
Yeah, new followers. This week we launched the Wild Beer Company's new beer, their IPA.
For the thousands of new followers that we got this week.
Explain
it again. This is what people are saying. You don't need to ramble on all the time.
Well, we have different products on every week. And this week we had wild beer and we had lamb from Blenheim Palace, Lidgate's butchers, so really prestigious butchers in London. But yeah, it didn't save, but what a wicked episode. You're not a fan of lamb, are you?
I don't like lamb. I just don't like it. I don't know if I ever liked it, to be honest. I can't ever really remember eating a bit of lamb. But I don't know if living in New Zealand helped, because there's so many sheep over there.
What puts you off about the lamb?
Smell.
Though? The smell.
It's the smell. I just can't stand the smell.
Yeah.
To be fair, I only really ate anything but chicken up until a little while ago, so...
Just maybe expand your horizons and try some lamb.
No, we've been through this before. You can't force feed me lamb and make me like it. It doesn't work like that.
It's a burger.
Every time you're like, try some lamb, I'm like, I don't like it.
But we had this
It's like me going, eat a salad, Jack.
Oh, I love salad.
You just wouldn't do it because you don't like salad.
But we had this conversation, didn't we, during dinner? Like, you said, about lamb. And I was like, I like lamb, but it's not something I would rush out and buy
And
myself.
how did the conversation go? If you go to the kebab shop, Jack, would you get a lamb or a chicken kebab?
Chicken doner and chips.
And if you went to a curry house, Jack, would you get a lamb or a chicken curry?
Chicken tikka.
Yes, so you don't like lamb that much.
Yeah, I think it's one of the things that I try and force myself to like because it's quite a foodie thing.
So why are you trying to force feed me? I don't want it.
All right,
Don't just because you don't like it, you're trying to force feed me to be. I don't want it. Give it to the dog.
We got rid of him though. He's gone, isn't he? He's on his hollybobs.
Well, no, you just told everyone when we're
Oh
going.
no! I didn't say when.
So, I mean, cooking process.
So we had a leg of lamb, and they boned it out for us. So I took the bone out.
Juice.
Not beer. Boned it out for us and basically scored the meat side. So you get one side that's got the bit of fat on it, one side that's meat. Score it, bit of olive oil, rub of your choice, or aromatics, garlic, parsley, rosemary, and then really high heat. Just seared it until it reached 55 degrees Celsius, and it was really, really nice. And spoke to the butcher during the live breakdown of a lamb. So we went live after the show. He showed us how to break down a lamb into its component parts, and he said that the grass in Blenheim Palace is so lush and fertile that it would make the lamb have a really, really sweet taste. And it did, it was really sweet.
What is Blenheim Palace? Should I know that?
Well,
Is this me being a blonde thicko?
no, I'm the same. Before we sort of got them on the show. I didn't know what Blenheim Palace was, but it's the birthplace of Winston Churchill. It's the only palace not owned by a member of the royal family.
No, he was like, Blenheim Palace.
He was like, I can't do an Australian accent.
Please try and do an Australian accent.
He was like, Struth, mate. It's like, Blenheim Palace.
Get your gumboots out.
Get your gumboots out, you bogan.
Bogan?
Bogan, yeah, that's what they call people out there.
They don't!
They do. They do.
No, they don't! You just... You made that word up.
No, that's
Bogan.
Bogan, yeah.
Bogan.
Yeah. But
I'm going to ask him. I really think you've made that up.
But we might have to...
Sheena and Bruce?
No.
Bogan, no, please.
No, but it's a derogatory term. It's basically like calling someone a Oh, and someone said as well on the last episode, you edited out the swear words for the first 5 minutes, and then you just give up. And they were
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Do you know? No, I didn't give up. I missed them.
Yeah.
Remember when you'd already put it on, and then I played it back to do the bit for Instagram, and I was like, oh. It's the swear words.
So,
no one noticed.
Loads of people noticed.
Literally one thing. No one noticed.
People message.
Listen. It's not. There's no requirement to do it.
Yeah, no, I don't know why.
To be honest, it drives me mad because I swear so much in it. I'm like, oh. Done it again.
Like a sailor on a shore leave.
Oh dear. Oh, I really thought no one would notice.
No,
anyway.
people did.
Anyway, Bogan, carry on.
Let me do my Hillary.
Struth, Bogan.
Struth, mate. We've only got Blenheim Palace lamb coming next week. It's proper nice, mate. He's like, we might even be able to grill there.
Oh, Hillary, please don't twist again.
Sorry, Hills.
What was the point we was making? Blenheim Palace?
Blenheim Palace, yeah, prestigious.
Well, anyway, you like the lamb.
Google it, really nice.
No, I'm going off on a tangent now. You liked that lamb.
Yeah, it was nice. It was, I'll tell you what, for something that I don't particularly like, it was lovely.
Oh, I know what you liked more than the lamb.
What?
The new beer.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a beer, is it? It's a pale ale.
It's an IPA.
Oh, they're not more glasses, are they?
No, more mismatched glasses.
I've got this thing. Jack just keeps ending up with new glasses with chavvy logos on them. I'm sure you don't think they're chavvy, but when you've got all your nice posh glasses and you rock up and give people these mixed match cups and glasses, to me, it's the equivalent of giving someone a glass of wine in a mug.
So when we have a dinner party and I'm like, anyone want a drink? They're like, yeah, we'll have water. And I'm like, Stella glass, Foster's mug, like a wine glass.
That's what I mean. But it's
Like
the equivalent of serving a glass of red wine in a tea mug. I hate
Is that why they every now and again get broken?
Yeah, I was going to say, sometimes they break.
Yeah, they break. Oh no.
Oh no.
Not another one.
We haven't even moved on to number 2. So what else have we done this week? Oh, it's hurting me. The cider. You did something with some cider this week because I know I had to run out and get some paninis.
Yes. So Crumpton Oak.
Apples and paninis.
Apples and paninis. If you've got a child, you know that song. Crumpton Oak sent us a case of cider and they asked, could you pair it with something delicious?
So you did some of this.
I was like...
Yeah,
What can we put
I felt that
cider?
pain, didn't I, for a while?
So I decided to do a wild boar panini with blue cheese dressing.
What does boar taste like? I imagine it tastes porky.
Yeah, it's like I tell you what, it's like
gamey?
a really sweet pork actually because
Not gamey then.
No,
so
not
I
gamey
don't
at all.
like
No,
either.
they must forage on apples and things that are fall on the ground and stuff.
Apples and bananas.
Apples and bananas. But they do drunk pigs, don't they? They feed pigs Guinness and apples. Makes it taste nice. Anyway.
You eat Guinness.
I must taste that.
Not apples, though.
It's fruit. But, yeah, wild boar.
Sorry, did I throw you off then?
Yeah, what were we talking about? Wild boar sandwich, yeah, wild boar. Wild boars.
I like that picture.
Yeah.
I like that picture. Some of your pictures, I think, are just, boring.
But
that was a good one. I like the way you stack the cans.
Yeah, you know what? We're lucky with our garden and we get a proper sun trap, so it's south facing. So when the sun is nice, you can get a really, really good picture of anything basically in the garden. But we're into that wintry time now where it gets dark. It's hard to get a decent picture, especially inside. Every picture looks the same in the winter. It's always that really bright light on it and things look shiny. But yeah, Sunday was nice, beautiful weather. You went out, didn't you, with Ive for the day?
Yeah.
Left me to potter about in the garden. So
We went and saw Auntie Cat.
Auntie Catherine. And
nice.
I potted about in the garden. A few cans of cider, wild boar panini, blue cheese sauce.
Bit of YouTube.
No, I didn't even have a chance to YouTube.
You did. You've
So
always
busy.
got a chance to YouTube. It's like when you had your daughter for the first time by yourself yesterday, and I come home and what I saw on the screen was YouTube.
What's on though?
I don't know, but you was watching YouTube.
Yeah, but she'd fallen asleep.
Anyway, ranch steak.
Green steak.
You did a green steak. Whose suggestion was that?
I thought it couldn't be done. I thought it would burn.
Well, you just basically acted like a petulant child for a little while.
Like,
I'm not doing it. I was like, well, use a crab steak but try the ranch seasoning on a steak. So I knew it was going to be something quite special.
But a steak, you would normally sear it, wouldn't you? So if you're going to cook steak, really high heat, sear, rest off to the side where the coals are not, so it comes up to temperature. But I reverse seared this, so
That's inside it, isn't it, the other way around?
yeah, that's the thing, right? So reverse sear. So
It's where you bring it up first, and then
sear it.
you flash it at the end.
Flash it at the end. So what would you call a normal way of cooking a steak?
A sear.
A sear. But
A reverse.
a reverse, because you sear and then you then you let it come up. So
is that what you did then?
yeah,
I didn't even know that was a thing. Because you normally reverse it, I didn't know that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why do we?
What is your preferred then?
Big cuts of meat, reverse sear, because you need to
So where you bring it up first,
yeah, it will
and
take
then
on
flash it.
yeah, and it will take on loads of like smoky flavour.
Why
do I like that method?
Yeah.
Because
For big cuts, what difference does it make?
Because for big cuts, it will take on loads of flavour while you're actually bringing it up to temperature. Whereas if you're searing it first,
Right.
my theory is once you've seared something on the outside, you've formed a crust, so it won't take on any more smoke flavour
But is
into
that just
meat.
a theory?
Yeah, it is.
Well, if anyone has any knowledge on this matter, please do comment below.
Yeah.
I'd be interested.
Tell us.
I think you should do like a little bit of a test, maybe.
Oh, I forgot to say to you, this is totally off the list, but someone
Don't
suggested
go off the list.
a good YouTube video. You'll like it as well.
Go on.
So someone said
I'll allow you to go after you've got permission to go
it's
off
about
the list.
chickens as well.
I definitely want to hear it now.
So I posted the picture of the chicken we done Sunday because you had a chicken Sunday night for dinner.
That is on the list.
Right, coming through to that. This will add on nicely. So I did a rotisserie chicken Sunday for Hayley for a din-dins. Very nice. And someone said, I prefer
Brown Cow Organics chicken.
brown cow organics pasture raised. But someone said, I prefer spatchcocking. It's the superior way of cooking chicken. And then people were like, no, it's this.
Oh.
So I was like, well, this is a good YouTube
Yeah,
video.
right, I'm in for that. I do like my chicken.
So we do one rotisserie, we do one spatchcock, and we do one normal
I've
roast.
got to say though, like, I mean, before we do, 3 chickens, I'm on that.
Yeah.
Before we even do it, it depends how you like your chicken.
Yeah.
Because I find that the rotisserie, you don't get a crispy skin as much.
Totally. But the meat's tender.
But the meat's tender. Whereas
Yeah.
if you get spatchcock, you get that really crispy skin, but it's a bit drier.
Yep.
And it's a bit, it's a bit crunchy. I like that.
Yeah.
So I do like a bit of chicken.
But I think you need that backbone in to like
And then in the ovens,
roast.
completely different again, isn't
Yeah.
it? It kind of, again, you can get it nice and juicy in the oven.
But I think the superior way is normal roasting because it's all intact and you've got that bone.
No, I think it depends on how you want it.
Yeah.
Let's do
What's
that.
superior
Let's do
to
that
you?
challenge. Yeah. What's your favourite?
Yeah. We'll do a
I tell you what, I think was one of the best chickens I've had. Was the one that I did where I salt brined it.
Yeah, salt brine was good. Yeah.
Salt brine was really good. On the discount dash, just to beat Jack, I salt brined a chicken from the discount bin in Tesco's. I think the chicken cost about £2 something.
Yeah.
And that was a good meal.
But that's the thing, like you can experiment with things because it could have turned out horribly and been super salty, but it didn't.
It was nice because I quite like salty. So, have you said enough about your brown cow organic chicken, or do you want to talk more about it? Because you did that for Tootsie.
Yes. So last week we talked about Tootsie on the old barbecue programme. Oh, this week's one was boring, wasn't it?
No, I really enjoyed it.
Oh,
I thought it was fantastic. Do you know what? I think you need to watch it again because you weren't
Yeah,
really watching
I
it.
was kind of
That's
half
what I
watching
did with Tootsie. Do you remember I
Yeah.
said that I watched it and I'm like, this is crap. And actually, when I watched it properly, it was really good. The same
Yeah.
thing could be said about this guy.
It
Let's
seemed
don't
like he
talk
was
about it.
mum.
No, save it. We'll talk about it properly next week.
Right.
Lennox Haste.
Yeah, it seems like he's moaning about stuff.
No, it's really interesting. Like, right at the beginning, he ages his meat for 203 days. I think that's really interesting.
That's a long time to wait for a steak, though, isn't it? Best part of the year.
Yeah, but obviously they do it in batches, don't they?
Do they?
Well, I imagine so. I don't think they just put a room full of meat on day
you've
one,
got to
and then
start-
on day 203 they expect everyone to eat it.
Yeah, but you've got to start somewhere, haven't you? So you
Of course
can't.
you do.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll ask him.
Stupid comment. Yeah.
You're stupid.
Let's move on. Anyway, so I think that's about it for what we did this week, isn't it? Winter's coming, isn't it?
Winter is here.
Winter is coming.
Well, we say that. It's been 25 degrees today.
No, but
sunshine.
like you can start the wheels start slowing down a little bit.
Yeah.
Fiery Thursdays is starting to wrap up and give way to
Sizzling Saturdays.
Sizzling Saturdays, which is going to be earlier in the day, and I'm already saying to you, what are you going to do? And it's pissing down with rain. What content are you going to do? And you're like, I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it.
We'll go out and grill like we do every year.
But that's not on the list, is it?
Well, Traeger have given me a nice gazebo, 3 metres by 3 metres, so that'll be going up in the garden.
Thanks, Traeger. That's what I need. Some more crap in my garden.
So we'll be getting outside. But that's what I said in one of my YouTube videos. Like, Instagram basically grinds to a halt come sort of October because everyone sort of goes back inside. Like all these barbecue accounts that have been pumping out content left, right, and centre will all of a sudden be like nothing.
What's that?
There's a balloon slowly letting
It's not bad actually.
air out of it.
So next thing on my list, they have an orange wagon wheel.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, well, you know how I feel about it. Absolute nonsense.
Are we talking orange jam or are we talking orange chocolate?
No, I would imagine it's the orange jam. So
Right.
I don't know that for certain, but I would put a good bet on it.
Yeah, but sure that's a Jaffa cake then, no?
No, because it's a completely different biscuit.
No, because it's a biscuit with
No.
orange.
Jaffa cakes are mean. Jaffa cakes should be banned. They're disgusting.
Why do that? Jaffa cakes
Disgusting, horrible. Well, anything.
Fruit and chocolate.
Chocolate,
best
orange.
combination ever.
No.
It's like that.
No, I do not agree. Even like chocolate chip strawberries, people love them. I don't get it. I think fruit is fruit and chocolate is chocolate, and you eat chocolate with ice cream and marshmallows and peanuts or whatever you want, and you eat fruit as fruit. I don't get the two mixed together. So no, I'm not on orange wagon wheel.
Oh yeah,
But I have
anything
made
like
you
that.
a giant wagon wheel before.
That was awesome. Yeah, the size of a
pretty
dinner
cool.
plate, massive.
That's it. The recipe's on the website, but that was good fun to make that.
We cut it into wedges. It was like.
Like massive wagon wheels. I'm sure I must have liked it at some point because I do remember eating wagon wheels as a kid.
Yeah.
So
But do you remember wagon wheels as a kid were massive? They were like, and now they're like that. They're tiny.
no, I think she was smaller.
No, but cream eggs are the same. They've got smaller.
Do you think?
Yeah, definitely. Every year things get smaller. Like Mars bars, they weren't that
What
small.
is cream egg? Is it just pure sugar in the middle?
Pure sugar, yeah.
It's just ugh.
Chocolate with
They're
like
quite-
pure like fondant sugar inside. It's like, but I love it. Oh, I love Cadbury's cream egg. When's Easter?
Quite a while. Quite a while. Your birthday's first.
Yay!
But no, I just wondered what you thought about nostalgic food in general. Because when I think of wagon wheels, I think of my youth. I'm surprised they're still about. And then I'm surprised that other stuff isn't still about. Like Finder's crispy pancakes. What happened to them?
Yeah, Finn's crispy
They
pancakes.
were amazing. Chicken Kiev. That was
love
the
a chicken Kiev.
Yeah, but no one gets chicken Kiev anymore, do they? Who eats a chicken Kiev? Is that your phone, son?
Yeah, we're sending messages. It'll be alright.
We were doing a podcast.
That's alright. That's fine.
Chicken Kiev.
Chicken Kiev. Waffles. You can get bird's eye potato waffles.
What was those ice cream wafer things?
Oh, what an ice cream sandwich!
Yeah, was it an ice cream sandwich? A Neapolitan thing, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
but you just make that yourself.
Choc ice. My granddad used to love a choc ice.
But yeah, Neapolitan. You get a block of Neapolitan ice cream, and then you cut yourself like a wedge, and you get 2 wafers, and you put it in between, and then you lick all
Oh, was
around
that
the
just
outside.
something that you...
Yeah, you make, yeah.
Fit Jack did?
Yeah, and you lick all around the outside, and then all of a sudden, like, the wafers go all squidgy, and then you eat them.
Yeah. I'd call it like 90s food, weren't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to
90s
think what
food
else.
was good.
What else you could... Do you remember Screwballs?
Yeah. But we saw
Yeah.
one of those, didn't we, on the ice cream on Jenkias?
Yeah, £3
Ice
quid.
cream man. For 3
£3
quid. It's literally ice cream with a 2p
You can go
gumball at the bottom.
Tesco's meal deal for £3. You get a sandwich, drink and crisps.
exactly. No, I wouldn't be doing £3 for a screwball. No.
Oh, I'm trying to think what else nostalgic food we could have.
What was your favourite nostalgic food? Tell us.
Yeah, comment below. Let us know.
And we might even try and make it.
Yeah.
So I was thinking we should try and make a Finder's crispy pancake.
That'd be pretty easy to be fair.
Or bring back the chicken Kiev.
I want chicken Kiev. I was saying to you before.
They do still sell
one of my
them.
favourite things.
They just do, and I think they do like cheese and bacon ones and so. But I don't
I
know
want
anyone that
proper
buys
cheese.
them. You're garlic butter.
Garlic butter, yeah. I mean, we could make it. Make
a posh one.
Make a posh one, yeah.
So yeah, that was on my list. And then another thing I found out this week is that Tango are going to bring out an ice blast, like what you love to get at the cinema, but to be able to buy at the shops now.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's my favourite thing. Go to the cinema, get a £4 drink.
Yeah, I love that. I love it. But we haven't been, have we? I mean, that was the thing that me and Jack did, because we're not really party people.
No, we found lockdown pretty easy. Don't see anybody. Okay. We can do that, yeah. Not a problem.
Yeah, we was doing social distancing before it was cool, weren't we?
True that.
But the cinema was our thing, and I think you were a bit put out, weren't you, that all your films have been put back?
I just worry now about what's going to happen with films and stuff, because we've got 6 months of films that need to come out, and then it's pushing everything back, so it makes me sad, but...
So we will catch up.
Yeah.
We will catch up, but it has been weird not going to the cinema.
Yeah, I do. I love a good film as well, like, as you say, there's that thing.
But what do I say about films? And this really does actually piss me off. Why do they have to be so long now? A film used to be an hour and a half, 90 minutes long. That's how long a film was. All films were an hour and a half. Now you're lucky if you're out the cinema within 2 hours.
Yeah, but I disagree. I love a long film.
I can't. It's too long for me to sit still. Even in those... And now the problem is, our local Odeon is now an Odeon Lux. They've got those amazing armchairs, so I just fall asleep.
But what do you do with your arms? Because you're so far back, like, you look stupid if you put your arms down, and then what do you do? Put them like on your chest?
I'm a lot smaller than you, so I just kind of scrunch in it.
But I normally sit like a vampire for 3 hours.
No, I can turn on my side and I literally just go to sleep. I've fallen asleep in so many films. What was that Vin Diesel crap that I fell asleep in?
Oh, what, Fast and... I don't know how you fell asleep in that.
Oh no, Fast and Furious, that was a different one. No, it wasn't. No, that was not. Vin
it was
Diesel's
Fast and Furious. Yeah, it was.
No, it's the other one, Riddick.
Riddick?
Literally.
About 7 years ago.
No, but I just remember. I remember going in with you because when we had the cards, so it didn't matter, did it?
Oh yeah.
So I just went in and like literally within the first 3 minutes, I was like, I'm not going to enjoy this, and just went asleep.
But you fell asleep through Fast and the Furious 7 as well. It was like the loudest film in the world. How did you fall asleep through that?
I love falling asleep at cinema. I've done it so many times. Anyway, moving on. Five Guys are doing a Biscoff milkshake.
Well, good for them. Five Guys. Team in and out all the way.
I've got to say, I don't get it. I mean, I don't really eat that sort of crap anyway, but when I look at a Five Guys, it looks really sloppy.
Yeah, they're lazy.
They're lazy.
They don't even peel their chips. They leave the skin
Their chips look like that, don't they?
Yeah, sad, curly.
And their burgers are all... but people rave about it. They love it.
Yeah, love Five Guys.
They love it. I don't get it.
No,
I don't get it.
One of the additions to your burger is mushrooms. I'm like, why would you put mushrooms in a burger?
That is an odd... That's really weird. One. That is really weird.
And everything's extra as well, so you can't order...
I wish they had like that restaurant that we go to in America, 50/50. I wish they had something like that here. That's amazing. So literally, you choose your protein.
Your protein.
So you can have like turkey, beef and pork mixture, can't you? It's your like...
bacon and beef.
Bacon and beef, that's it.
Fitty.
Well, bacon is pork, so it's...
Oh yeah, I suppose, yeah. Semantics, yeah.
And then you can literally have anything you want in it.
Yeah.
Peanut butter, fried egg, avocados, cheese, all different cheeses, macaroni, like literally anything you want, kind of double it up. I'd love a restaurant like that here. That'd be amazing.
But then you get into the realms of what...
And then you can name it too, can't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I had a keto burger, didn't I? It was when I was keto.
Yeah.
So I had like... Just the protein with a fried egg, I think.
Well, that's still nice though.
It was really good.
But then you get into the realms of what PC Barbecue refers to as a faff burger. Something that's so large that you can't actually tackle it with your mouth. You have to sort of eat it with a knife and fork. So, I don't know how I feel about that. I prefer it small.
But I do find with a lot of a lot of the stuff that comes out like that, literally, you wouldn't eat like that anyway. You would
No,
just
yeah,
sort of,
you just
it's like a meal on a plate.
yeah, you just break it apart. But then, is
It's
it a
food
burger?
porn. It's food porn.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is.
But the Americans, they know how to do things, don't they?
50-50, yeah, I missed that restaurant.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So that's also on my list, Jack. So anything you want to add before we wrap this up?
No, I think.
And Paul, you will be
good.
pleased that we've. I think we've kept it down a little bit this week.
Yes.
So let us know what you like and what you don't like. We do just like to chat a lot, of swear a lot, and really sorry about that. But
Yeah, we're not going to edit them out anymore.
it takes too long.
Nah.
You have to like cut the clip and
If
then
you've got-
mute it, and
if
it's
you've
a
got-
ball ache
If you're offended by like words,
to me
Yeah.
because I can't not swear.
Yeah, if you're offended by words, then maybe just don't leave your house ever again because you're obviously like some sort of
Tulip.
snowflake. Yeah.
Snowflake. Snowflake. Anyway, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again next week.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and listen to us on our podcast.